Hey Cindy, you alright? How's it going? My first contestant of the night. So I can put Cindy's name down. Yeah, I just checked on the live stream. There's really loud sounds on the mic. It's coming from outside, I think, people banging. So I've shut the window. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. If you want to take part in the poll, you can. The options are yes, no, ring, or the grudge. So really, you want to put either the ring or the grudge. That's quiz. Which one do you prefer? In other words, yeah, good choice. That's the one I would have voted for. I know Pete and Tim would disagree, but screw them. Hey Camilla. Yeah, it does a little, I guess. Well, screw them, I guess, if they do. The grudge. Well, you can put it on. There's a poll to vote. A poll to vote. So if you click on the grudge on the poll, no, I don't want it in the poll. I take it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that. Go away. Okay. So 1-1 at the moment. The grudge and the ring. Probably if you're looking at the overall franchises, it's maybe close, but oh hey Anthony, how's it going? Another vote for the grudge. So the grudge edges ahead. But certainly the original movie, the first movie of The Ring, is better than the first movie of The Grudge. But then it just comes down to which one you prefer as a franchise. And I would have to like rewatch the Ring sequels. Yeah, there is. Which notably I'm not including as part of my question tonight, as part of one of the questions coming up. No, you're just wrong, Anthony. The Ring is like close to a masterpiece. I don't know. I don't think I have. Obviously, I've seen films with similar premises. Right, so Camilla's in, Cindy's in. Oh, I have. Do they? As in the Japanese Ring or the American remake? Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that, Anthony. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's been a while. I would have to rewatch it, which I'm sure me and Rachel will do at some point. So 3 players so far. Wait and see who else shows up. We'll wait another few minutes. So many Grudge movies, including the Japanese originals. Yeah, the recent American film is terrible. That was like watching paint dry, literally. Hey, Willie Jarman. How's it going? Another player? And if you want to vote on the... Oh, I think you already have because the Grudge has gone up again. No, not yet, Willie Jarman. Not seen that one. Well, I just thought since I'm doing a supernatural quiz, and these are 2 of the movies that are going to feature in it, then I just thought I'd throw it out there because they are obviously the 2 big, like, Japanese supernatural franchises. Yeah, it's a Blair Witch Project T-shirt, Camilla. So it's basically like a missing poster and then the 3 characters. Had this bad boy over 20 years. Got it around the time the film came out. Yeah, love the Blair Witch. Very unique just because of the way they did it. So the latest X-Files has gone up for Sleepless. Which of course we did a live stream of on Monday. And just to remind you guys, there will be another X-Files live stream next week, which will be of the 2-parter Dwayne Berry and Ascension. And this weekend, me and Rachel will be doing the 3 Conjuring films. So that will be the video, our next video. Oh, I don't know. Well, because I've had it over 20 years, it must have been washed a fair few times. It really is, Cindy. It really is. Yeah, also just how authentic a lot of it was, Amphenim, because basically a lot of the terror you saw on screen was real. They sort of made that sort of conditions, and the filmmakers even like did little things to scare them. Yeah, I mean that's when found footage was at the start, and that's what makes that so unique. No, not yet. That's another one I need to catch up with, Cloverfield. There's actually another interesting film called The Last Broadcast, which came out a year before the Blair Witch which is it's similar, but it's also different. It's more of like a satire. And there was a bit of controversy because they sort of claimed that the Blair Witch nicked their idea, but it was I think it was just a coincidence. But yeah, that's actually a very underrated film, The Last Broadcast. I'm not a fan of the genre Cindy because of the way it's gone, but obviously there are some gems to be found. The first Paranormal Activity film probably is one. So the next review with Rachel, we yeah, I thought Insidious was rubbish. I've seen that and like the fourth film, The Last Key. I don't think I've seen any of the others. So me and Rachel, we're going to record it on Saturday. So fingers crossed it'll go up on Sunday, Monday, around then. What picture? Do you mean on my t-shirt or on another picture? Yeah, they're not too bad. Come here. Thanks. No, not yet. Not yet. But I will. We'll wait 1 or 2 more minutes and then make a start on the quiz. And if people come later, they can always join in. And there you go. There's a vote from Cindy. I've heard very mixed things. I get the impression it's one of like his middle ground sort of films. So like not a classic, but certainly not on the crap end. His new film is getting very good reviews, by the way. Yeah, old, yeah. Saw it. Guardian gave it 5 stars. Must be a while since an M. Night film got 5 stars. I've only seen one episode. A random episode. Yeah. I saw the trailer the other night. Yeah, it does look pretty bad. But then who knows? I mean, maybe when you've seen the film, it might sort of make sense. But we'll see. Oh, of old? Well, Well, yeah, I mean that would be typical M Night, wouldn't it? If he made like, yeah, three quarters of a good movie, and then sort of bottled it. But we'll see. Okay, I think I'll make a start, and yeah, I'll make a start, and then if anyone else comes, they can still join in. Okay, so supernatural quiz. Next part of the horror quiz. Oh, hi, Puff. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. There's a poll there if you want to vote either The Grudge or The Ring. Yeah. Yeah, it's normally more the writing and certain things, other things that let the films down. I don't think there's really much wrong with the acting. Or well, sorry, the directing. Oh, thanks, Puff. So another vote for The Ring. Cool. Okay, so I take it you're in for the quiz, Puff. I'll add your name. A newbie. Just in time. Oh, hey, Rachel. Oh, thanks. Let's see. How's it going, Rachel? Did you vote for The Grudge? Because nothing has changed on The Ring. Unless it hasn't changed yet. Oh, 50-50. Maybe you did vote for The Ring. I don't know how that works, because The Grudge was on 75. Or something. Maybe it's because The Ring sort of caught it up. Oh, The Ring. Okay. Good taste. Okay. Well, we'll keep the poll going throughout the night. Throughout this. Okay, so I'll add Rachel as well. Depends if you're talking about American or Japanese, Camilla. I would say for the Japanese films, the first Ring is better. But for the Americans, I actually prefer the second one. A lot of people don't agree with that, but partly because they got the original director to direct it. Okay, so we've got a few more players, which is cool. So I'll make a start. So 3 rounds tonight. And we're going to start off with the Japanese round, Japanese/Asian round. So supernatural. So here we go. This is question one. Okay. The lead character in, I'm probably going to butcher this. The lead character in Uragutsu Muragata, 1953, is seduced by the ghost of what? A showgirl. B, princess. C, factory worker. Or D, a singer. Yeah, not seen Rings yet, Cindy. Okay. I love it when this happens. No, none of you got it. It's a princess. So it's 0-0 all the way. But I will just say, amazing film. If you've never seen it, guys, you've got to see it. It's an absolute classic. Might be one of the best films ever made. No lie. Seriously. Something we'll review sometime. Well, again, I'm not gonna. I'll tell you what. You can look at the description. I'll just get the wiki page up. Bear with me. You've already distracted me, Camille. Oops. For fuck's sake. Okay. Ah, for God's sake. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Sometimes the film's known under a different thing. Because it took me to like some paintings or something. I know, but it's just so that you've got the actual title and how to spell it. Well, there's the wiki page, but just in case you. Okay. UG. Hey, Mahensa. Just give me a sec. That's the first bit. Sometimes the film is known as that, so all you need to do is look up that part, really. Okay, so Mahensa's in. Welcome to the game, Mahenson. And it's a good point to join in because no points so far. Okay, question 2. Another Japanese classic. In Alibaba, 1964. I bet you haven't heard of that neither. One of the main characters meets a samurai wearing a what? Wearing a mask designed as what? Is it A, the devil, B, a ghost, C, dragon, or D, goblin? Okay. A point for Rachel and a point for Puff. What was C again? Oh yeah, dragon. It would have been funny actually if Puff was the one who went with dragon. But well done, Puff, and well done, Rachel. You both get points, and that's another really good film. Very different to the other one. More of a cult style film. Okay, next question. In surreal classic The House, 1977, which animal features heavily? Is it A, a dog? Is it B, a snake? Is it C, a rat? Or is it D, a cat? I will be doing some, don't worry, Rachel. goes with D. Okay. So Cindy, Mahensa, and Puff again gets a point. Yeah, I was going to say you've probably seen it because they, of course, did it on Screams After Midnight. And it's a great film. I absolutely love it. Watched it a couple of times. So Puff gets another point, Cindy and Mahensa. Well done. Okay, next question. How many Japanese grudge movies have there been, starting with Ju-on the Curse in 2000? Now, when I say that, I'm not including things like spin-offs. So I'm not including like the first one, just part of the actual franchise. So just the Japanese movies. Is it A, 5, B, 6, C, 7, or D, 8? Okay. No points. It was 8. So it's the last one, D. Okay. Moving on. Next question. Which of these is supernatural romance directed by which of these is a supernatural romance directed by Bride of Chucky director Ronnie Yu? Is it A, the bride with green hair? Is it B, the bride with red hair? Is it C, the bride with white hair? Is it D, the bride with yellow hair? Okay. I think that's everyone, isn't it? It was C, the bride with white hair. So Camilla, Woolly Jarman, Rachel, and Anthony all get a point. So yeah, well done. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of the film that got him noticed by American audiences or American studios, if you like. Okay, next question. This is an easy one. You should all get this. In The Ring, a ghost comes out of a TV, but what does it come out of first? On the screen, in other words. Is it A, a well, B, a box, C, a piano, or D, an attic? That's everyone, isn't it? It's hard to tell sometimes. So yeah. Yeah, you all get points. Yeah, Wally Jarman put it twice. Yeah, well done. You all get a point. I mean, that's one of those, even if you didn't know. I think when you've had a few with the same ones, probably you're tempted just to follow suit. You're going to be pretty confident it's right. No, it really is. Okay. And that's actually the last question in that round. So looking at the scores, Rachel wins the round. 4 points for Rachel. Second is Puff, so 3 points. Well done. That's a good debut for you. And then Camilla, Amphonin, Woolly Jarman, Mahensi, you all have 2. Just 1 for Cindy. So, get back in the game next round, Cindy. You've got to up your game. Okay. Oh, I counted down. That's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was just putting down the names for the next round. Yeah, and I had to make sure I had the right number. Okay. You do? Which 2 did you get 2 for, Cindy? Yeah, pretty much. It is possible I forgot to put a mark down for one of them. And the last one. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Cindy has 2. Okay. Okay, Haunted House. The next round, Haunted Houses. Speaking of house. Which of these actors doesn't appear in 1932, The Old Dark House? Is it A, Boris Karloff, B, Vincent Price, C, Mervyn Douglas, or D, Gloria Stewart? Okay, most of you got that. Cindy, Rachel, Camilla, Mahensa, Amphonin, Puff, you all got that. It was Vincent Price. He's not in The Old Dark House. So I'll give one to Camilla as well. Yeah, I'll just have to make sure I give you a point when you get it, as it happens. Yeah. Okay. Well done, guys. Next question. Who directs The Ghost Romance, The Ghost and Mrs. Murr? Is it A, David Lean, B, Alfred Hitchcock, C. James Whale, or is it D. Joseph L. Makovich? Makovich. I think we're waiting on Cindy. Okay. So Cindy, Mahensa, Rachel, and Puff all get a point. It was Joseph L. Makovich. Yeah, okay. Hang on. What am I doing here? Okay. Oh, no, it's fine. All right. I'm killing myself here. For a minute, I thought I'd given Rachel too many points. But it's just because of the L on your name. Okay, next question. Who wrote the book The Haunting of Hill House, which the 1963 film The Haunting was based on? Is it A. Daphne du Maurier, B. Mary Shelley, C. Shirley Jackson, or D. Agatha Christie? Okay, yeah, I think a lot of people would know this. So Rachel, Cindy, Anthony, Mahensa all get a point. It is, of course, Shirley Jackson. Yes, Rachel. Okay. Yeah, next question. At the end of House on Haunted Hill, 1959, Frederick tricks. Yeah, good. Frederick tricks Annabelle with what? Is it A, a fake bat, B, a sheep in a sheep, a sheet in the shape of a coast? Is it C, a fake corpse, or is it D, a skeleton controlled by a puppeteer? Okay. Very good. Yeah, my red herrings probably weren't the best in that, to be fair, but I know some of you would know it anyway. So Camilla, Rachel, Cindy, Puff, Mahensa, and Woody Jarman all get a point. Well done. Yeah, another classic horror. Okay, next question. Who took the lead role in the 1960s film The Innocents? Was it A. Deborah Kerr, B. Katharine Hepburn, C. Vanessa Redgrave, or D. Joan Crawford? Okay. No? None of you got it. It is Deborah Kerr, the lead, so A. Okay. Next question. This one is the longest round. Nice and easy one now. What is the family name in The Shining of the main family? Is it A. Smith, B. Arbus? Is it C. Torrance, or D. Stewart? Yeah. Yeah, food and drink. Food and drink. Oh, hang on. Bloody hell, Puff, you confused me. I gave you an extra point there. Okay. Nice trick there. Yeah, of course it's Torrance, and some of the other ones, Arbus, I use because it's Diane Arbus, which apparently one of her photographs is meant to be similar to like a shot in the film of the twins. And Stewart is like the family name in The Others, another haunted house type film. Smith, I just random family generic name. Okay. All right, next question. Speaking of The Others, who plays the gardener in The Others? Is it A. Christopher Eccleston, B. Keith Allen, C. Ernie Hudson, or D. Eric Sykes? Mm. Okay, yeah. It is D. So Anthony, Rachel, Puff, Mahensa all get points. Yeah, he's more famous in this country, Eric Sykes. He was like a famous like comic actor So it was actually a surprise seeing him in that sort of a film, in that role. Yeah, indeed. Christopher Eccleston and Keith Allen also appear in other roles in the film. Ernie Hudson I just used because it's the sort of actor you could see maybe appearing as the gardener. So there you have it. Okay, next question. The Conjuring movie opens in which decade? So the first Conjuring. Is it A, 1940s, B, 1950s, C, 1960s, or D, 1970s? Confusing myself there. Rachel. Yeah, all right, I'll let you have that, Rachel, since since I hadn't said time up, I guess I'll let you have that. Yeah, it's sort of a tricky one because, of course, most of the film takes place in the 70s, but it does actually open in the 60s. So I'll allow it. Okay. So Cindy, Puff, Mahensa. No, sorry, Mahensa doesn't because it was C. Cindy, Puff, and Rachel. Yeah, Anthony. Yeah. Oh, you three get points. Well done. Okay. Right. Here we go, Cindy. This is the iconic question you've been waiting for. Might be Anthony. I've still got the second one to watch, but I'm pretty sure the first one does take place mostly in the 70s. But it opens in, so the question stands. Okay, this is the one you've been waiting for, Cindy. In 2016's The Boy, it is revealed that the grown-up Brahms, I love Brahms, has been living where? A, the attic, B, the walls, C, the basement, or D, under the floorboards? Thanks, Rachel. So I think I should have given you Bath, Camilla. Okay, yeah, it looks like. Oh yeah, most iconic twist ever, Camilla. It was a work of genius. By the way, I love how Camilla proudly says "easy B," like she's so proud of knowing it. Okay. Next question. Which Cheers actor stars in the first House movie? Is it A? Definitely. Is it A, Ted Danson, B, Shirley Long, C, John Ratzenberger, greatest name ever, or is it D, George Witt? Okay. No, well done to Cindy and to Woody Jarman. It is, of course, Norm himself, George Witt. So D. So well done to you two. Is that? That's the last question in this round. So we have one more round to go. So okay, thanks, Rachel. See you soon. Talk soon. It's not a new haircut. So here, Cindy. I guess Rachel will have to watch back to find out how she did in that round. You did very well, is the answer, Rachel. You won that round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, Rachel. You got 8. You won the round. 8 for Rachel, winning the round. Some big scores, to be fair. Bloody hell, we're going to have to count these up, Cindy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, she didn't win the round because Cindy got 8 as well. 8. So you're tying, and then Puff 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puff got 6, so good score still. Mahensa also got 6, so you're next. Woolly Jarman, Anthony, and Camille all got 4. So yeah, pretty decent still. So Rachel and Cindy, you both won that round with A each. Okay, final round. Okay, this is just like odd bits like animation and other sort of bits this round. So, first question. Which of these isn't a modern supernatural film, horror film? Is it A, The Wretched, B, God's Right Hand, C, May the Devil Take You Too, or D, The Turning? I think it is, yeah. Cindy. Woody Jarman, Mahensa. Puff Camilla, Mahensa, Cindy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Puff, Camilla, Cindy, and Mahensa all score a point. It was God's right hand, which actually I don't think it's a made up title, but it's not a bad made up title. I could see that as a supernatural film. Which film did I do on stream? Bear? A film called Bear? I've never done a film called Bear on stream. Oh, beer. You're asking if it's beer as in the drink. No, it is just lemonade. Okay. Next question. Well, I've seen you use that before. 2006 Chiller Them originates from which country? Is it A, Belgium, B, Holland, C, Romania, or D, Germany? Oh, you've seen it? Okay. See, yeah, I've sort of maybe given you all clues now. And Woody Jarman. That's everyone, right? Yeah, I've seen it come out. It's a good film. French Romanian to be exact, but we'll go with Romanian. So Anthony, Woody Jarman, Mahensa, Camilla, and Puff all get a point. Okay. Next question. Which of these actors doesn't provide a voice in stop motion horror Paranorman? Is it A, Cody Smith McPhee, B, Anna Kendrick, C, John Goodman, or D, Haley Steinfeld? Didn't. Okay. So well done, Puff, Cindy, Mahensa. You all get a point. It was D. It was Haley Steinfeld. The rest were all in it. So well done. Right. What the hell does that? Okay. Yeah. What was the name of the main character. I've sort of put title character, which is stupid, but what was the name of the main character in Howl's Moving Castle? Was it A, Sophie Hatter, B, Witch of the Waste, C, Marky, or D, Yeti? For fuck's sake. That's everyone, isn't it? Camilla and Anthony get a point. It was Sophie Hatter, which I'm assuming is like an Alice in Wonderland reference. The other characters were all in the film, but yeah. No, same shirt. Okay, next question. How much did the original Exorcist make at the box office? Was it A, 300.3 million? Was it B, 400.5 million? Was it C, 441.3 million? Or was it D, 500 million? Okay. No, it's just because I'm sitting lower. Cindy, Anthony, Mahentz all get a point. It made 441.3 million at the box office, which, by the way, makes it the highest grossing horror of all time. Still to this day, which is amazing. Now, I don't know, some of that total might include when it like got reissued at the cinema. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's the total. Amazing. Okay. Next question. Yeah. Okay. I think so, Anthony. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think so. Hang on. Isn't it what? Okay. I thought you were going to ask something there, but adjusted for inflation. But anyway, it's well. To be honest, I don't know if it is or not Anthony. I mean, the film came out back in the 70s. It may well be, but the chances are when you see that figure, it is the highest grossing horror movie ever. Because even the most recent Halloween film, which did break records itself, even that like peaked at like 300 or something. So trust me, The Exorcist is number one when it comes to grossing. $441.3. Okay, next question. For a horror. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just looked the figure up. I can't say whether it's adjusted for inflation. So yeah, possibly it did even better if it is. Yeah. Yeah, and you have to remember for horror, because horror films typically don't make that sort of money. So it's very good. Which of these isn't a subtitle for a Hellraiser sequel? Is it A, Hell on Earth, B, Bloodline, C, Revelations, or D, Farewell to the Flesh? No, I'm not quite that old, Camille. That's everyone, isn't it? No. Isn't Anthony. So do you want to keep your answer or? Isn't. At this time of night? Okay. No, none of you got it. It's D, Farewell to the Flesh. Farewell to the Flesh is actually one of the Candyman sequels. The second one, I think. The second Candyman. So the others are all Hellraiser films. So there you have it. Okay, last question now. Which future Oscar winner made an early appearance in Dario Argento's film Creepers? Is it A, Nicole Kidman, B, Jodie Foster, C, Jennifer Connelly, or D, Julianne Moore? Okay. Yeah, it's I think that's probably fairly well known amongst horror fans. A very young Jennifer Connelly, who's absolutely brilliant. Would have been around the same time she was in Labyrinth as well. So Camilla, Puff, Mahensa, Cindy, Wooly Jarman. Yeah, you all get points. No, she really is. I hate Paul Bettany. Okay. So that's the end of the round, the end of the quiz. because it wasn't relevant to the question. Also, it might have come off as a bit creepy considering she was really young in that film. But there you have it. Okay, so let's see who won that round. Mahensa. Mahensa won that round with 5. Well done. Camille got 4, so well done. Puff also got 4. Cindy got 4, so you're all tied on 4. Anthony got 3. Woody Jarman got 2. Okay. So, to be honest, I think it's going to be out of Cindy and Rachel. Just give me a moment. Okay. Rachel got 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's looking good for you, Cindy. Ooh. Good score for Mahensa as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad, Camilla. Oh, so we got Anthony. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, who else? Okay, do Puff next. Can Puff steal it? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. We'll do Woody Jarman next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it in reverse order. So 7 people played overall. In 7th place with 8 points. Yeah, you did well in your debut, Puff. 7th place with 8 points is Woody Jarman. Next, on 9 points, Anthony. Next is Camilla on 10 points, so that's not too bad, Camilla. Next is Rachel, 11 points. And to be fair, Rachel was really good in her 2 rounds. So if she'd been in that last round, she may well have won. Then after that, we have Puff on 13. Well done, Puff. Mahensa also on 13. So you two are joint second, which means Cindy Palacios, I've probably said your name wrong, wins the game, wins this week anyway. 14 points for Cindy. Well done, Cindy. Yeah, you're so lucky, Cindy, that Rachel had to leave. Because you know she would have won if she did that last round. 11. Yeah, well done, Cindy. It was a bit of a sluggish start for you, I seem to remember, but you came back strong. So well done. Okay, so that's the stream, but I will continue with the horror theme for next week's quiz, another week of horror. And next week it will be slashers. So that'll be the theme for the week next week. I don't know actually if there'll be another week of horror after that. I'll have to have a think of another category for it, but slasher movies will be next week's theme. So join them for that. Yeah, it was a good game, Cindy. Yeah, I'll ask Anthony. It's probably something we'll review at some point anyway. And yeah, don't forget the Conjuring films this weekend, me and Rachel. And as I said, probably an X-Files stream on Monday. So thanks, guys. I've got to go. I'll see you all soon. Good night. Oh, come on, YouTube. They're only X's. Night, Mahensa. See you later.